You're interested in getting into real estate? Are you interested in doing like a new job transition? Are you looking at starting a new chapter of your life so you can spend more time at home, have an opportunity to be your own boss, and really dictate how your life goes? That's what this channel is about, and that's what this video is going to be about, is how to get your real estate license faster, because I have a lot of lessons to share. Let's get right into it. You're gonna have to find an online school. For me, I used Aceable Agent. So that's the only experience that I can talk about. The other way you can do that is you can go through college and go through a semester course and then go through the testing through the state. Now this is gonna be specifically for California, but I know it applies on a national level. You don't get an interactive dashboard like some of the other states do. When you get this PDF, the most important thing is figuring out a way to pace yourself. You will not be able to take your first exam for 18 days from the moment that you start your class. So here's what I did, is take 600 pages, which is what's gonna be in the PDF, and you're gonna wanna break that up into like a way you can pace yourself every single day. So around 35 to 45 pages a day is what you're gonna wanna start. Don't go ham on it. Figure out a way to pace yourself, because one of the things they don't share with you that I learned the hard way is it's an open book test. So if you read through the material from A to Z, do the quizzes that they have at the end of the chapters, the answer keys at the end of the PDF, study looking at the questions, putting the right answer in your brain, and go ahead and just continue on and feed through the whole content. And then at the end of the 18 days, you should be done with your 600-page PDF. Go take your final. You're gonna go through a practical exam, so you're gonna have to work through that, and you're gonna be able to take your test. You can have your test open in one screen, like your PDF, and then have your testing in another screen and do it at the same time. The whole process is keeping the content in your head. And I believe that this open book style helped me retain it more as I get ready to transition for the big state. So the second thing is, once you pass your first exam, go right into your second exam and try to keep this pace. So by now you're gonna be on your second 18 days. There's nothing you can do to make that process sooner or easier. So keep the pace going between 35 to 45 pages. If you catch yourself ending in between chapters, that's fine. It's like 14 to 16 units per book. So don't get overwhelmed with it. Break it up and tackle it section by section. Believe me, over the 18-day process, you have to realize you're gonna have 3 of those periods. If you find a good pace, you're not gonna get burnt out and you're gonna retain the material better. So after you finish your second course, it's the same thing. You're gonna go ahead and have an open book format. So as long as you're familiar with where the content was shared throughout the PDF, you're gonna be able to kill it. It's about an hour and a half you get, and you're gonna have to get at least a 70%. But if you've read the material, you're going to be able to go ahead and you'll do well on it. So just read the material, and by the end of your third 44-hour period, you're gonna be able to go right into the testing. Now, let me explain to you what do you do. As soon as you finish your course 3, your third 44-hour, you need to go to the state of California and apply for your California exam and your California application. Do not wait long, because it can take up to 4 to 6 weeks. Make sure you put your name, whatever's on your driver's license, your first name, your middle initial, and your last name, and your suffix. So mine is Joey Ardiri III. I submitted my paperwork, and unfortunately I had Joseph on there because that was my birth name, but that's not what my license says. And then after 3 weeks, they sent it back to me, and I had to resubmit it again with my last name, my suffix, and that added 3 more weeks onto this whole period. So make sure after you finish your 3 45-hour classes, you go to the state, you submit for your exam and your application, and make sure that your certificate and your driver's license is the same, and make sure your application is the same name. If you can get all 3 of those, you'll get your test date within 4 weeks, and then we'll go ahead and help you do some more breakdown in the next video on how to study for that final. So I hope this helps on how to get through the schooling quicker, how to get Aceable Agent to be your online school, how to go ahead and structure the PDFs so you can go ahead and finish those 3 45-hour classes as soon as possible. I hope you guys like this. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you watch some shorts. I try to keep you guys laughing on there. So stay tuned in the next video.